jazz music with Ellis Marsalis, who many of y'all may know his sons, Wyndham Bradford and the rest of them. And we all kind of grew up together, and when I was 18, I moved to New York and pursued a record deal when those actually meant something. It's a different world now, but I signed Columbia Records when I was 18, and I started making jazz piano records, and nobody really cared. It was just something that I wanted to do, and I got a real big break. There was a movie called When Harry Met Sally, and they called and asked if I wanted to play piano during some scene changes, really. And I went to the studio and I did that, and I sang one song, and they had Ella Fitzgerald and Frank Sinatra and Ray Charles and all these people on the soundtrack. And as they asked permission from all of these different artists if they wanted to be on the soundtrack, they all said no. So I got another song and another song and another song. So before you knew it, I had the whole record, and it came out and did very well. And that's kind of what y'all are, what, about 18, 19, 20? 25? Wow.
I got some guys that need a job. Right there.
Do you really?
Hey, Lou B. Hey, Lou.
This guy is one of the all-time legends. He comes from the famous Barber family. Barber, this is a trombone player, man.
I don't know anything.
He looks just like truly a legendary. His uncle's Paul wrote a lot of great traditional songs. Lucian plays with the Preservation Hall Jazz Band. He's really for a young man, he's a living legend. And we played together for the last 20 years. Yeah, that's 20 years. Yeah. Cool. Do y'all have anything y'all want to know, or questions about the business? Or hey, that's Dion Tucker. Dion, come here, man. And where's Joe at? Where's Joe Brock? Bring the guys over here, man, so they can meet the guys. That's Dion Tucker. We have three trombones really in the band. And Dion plays lead trombone. That's Joe Barati. He's the best in the business on the bass trombone. Really is. And this is Kevin Bryant. He's our lead trumpet player. Kevin is truly remarkable. And in fact, Kevin recently joined the band, and he had to fill some pretty big shoes from a guy who's been with me for about 20 years. And he is it was seamless, and he's really brought his own personality. And that's Arthur Latin, my drummer. He's from Nacogdoches, Texas. I played with a lot of drummers, man, from Buddy Rich to down the line. And in my opinion, he's the greatest drummer to play with. And over here, this big fella is Jimmy Green. Jimmy is substituting, but just to show you the level of musicianship, there's a guy I have named Jerry Weldon who normally plays tenor in my band, and Jimmy, he's never seen any of the music before. And he'll just sight read the whole show tonight, and he's just that level of musicianship. And that's Sylvia Devanzo. She's our violinist. Y'all probably don't care about her because you're all horny. Yeah. And, she's awesome. She comes with us everywhere we go. And that's Neil Kane. He's my bass player. He's been with me for probably 10 years, and he's my favorite bass player in the whole world. And that's Jeff Burke. And you guys may be interested in this. You know how, I don't know how many of y'all have iPads now, or you've seen them and how they work. Well, obviously the whole touchscreen technology is getting to the point where we as musicians will be able to use it. Well, I have a patent on the system of reading sheet music on computer screens as opposed to flipping through music. So let's say we have 200 songs, and you guys are the audience. I'm telling my band, okay, pull up Mary Had a Little Lamb. Well, they just, with a foot switch, pull it up, and they don't have to flip through 8,000 pages of music. Well, cool. Jeff is the guy, when I write the orchestrations out, Jeff is the guy who gets it to each individual's computer screen. And hopefully in the very near future, we'll have it to the point where you'll be able to put it on iPads and stuff. You'll be able to download, like marching bands will be able to download entire scores. You can put them on lyres or, whatever you want to do.
Computer screen.
Yeah, it's really cool, and because right now technology is so expensive that it's really hard for people to afford, especially young musicians. And we're trying to get it to the point where, if you want to download anything, you'll be able to download it. And let's say I tell Oh, that's Mark Bro. He's our trumpet player from New Orleans. Yeah. And so you know, it's a pretty sweet little system. So you guys are some of the first to hear about it.
You do all the orchestration yourself?
I do. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I was a theory major at Manhattan School of Music, and I spent a lot of time, you know, not studying orchestration, but writing a lot. And these guys have suffered through a lot of really bad charts. But hopefully I'm getting to the point where my writing's gotten a little bit better. Yeah, so it's fun. So, anything else before we hit the stage? Oh, that's Arthur Lapp. Oh, you mean the percussion? Nobody. I mean, Lucian goes up, we just screw around. Sometimes I jump up there and play. Sometimes. Are you a percussion player? Oh, okay. Yeah, we keep up there.
You want me to ask?
Sometimes we play them, sometimes, you know. But most trombones are looking for